Now, I know that forgiveness is pretty big, but I want to see exactly how this is going to play out going forward because this is very interesting. Let's go.
Shayla, why'd you have Amber locked up?
Look at my face. She's lucky I didn't hit her back.
She's lucky. She's lucky.
Have Amber locked. Why are you so concerned about Amber? You haven't even been returning my calls. What about your son? You not even concerned about me? You worried about Amber getting locked up?
I
What
am
about
concerned
me?
about you. And I see your face, and I wish that never would have happened. But that's supposed to be your best friend. You get her locked up?
And you supposed to be her husband and you sleeping with her best friend. Then you're gonna lie when she confronts you about it. You lying. You gonna take the lie to the grave, huh?
None of them are right at this point in time. The check is just a bunch of foolishness because the both of them are in the wrong and there's nothing else you can sort between it. It's like having a bunch of wires that you're trying to sort out that are just knotted up.
Wow. Wow. So I was just up in that lake house by myself, laid up, right? You weren't you weren't there? You weren't anywhere to be seen. This situation is between both of us.
Now the secret's out. Look at my face. And still you worried about Amber though, right?
I think you should be worried about both of y'all, ma'am, with all due respect. I mean, I understand your face is black and blue, which you should have something on the next eye as well, too, as far as I'm concerned, you know? Your arm shouldn't be working that well. But anyway, they're working. So you should be thankful that that's so far it went.
There was a time when I asked you, were you gonna be my peace? That's all I ever wanted was for someone to be my peace. And what did you say? You said, Anthony, I will be your peace. This isn't very peaceful. Yeah. You're not thinking about me. You're not thinking about, I gotta go home today. If I can go home, I don't know. I'm probably gonna get divorced now. So the money and all that, cut in half.
Good. And I hope it get cut in half because you can't have the woman out here doing all of these things, my friend. You have the woman locked up. You can't have your wife locked up. But trying to chase down the side piece. Come on, man.
Right?
Anthony, I'm sorry. I didn't.
You're not
I
sorry.
wasn't
You're
trying to.
not,
No,
no, you're not
Anthony, I
sorry.
am. It wasn't my idea to get her arrested. My mom kept pressing me. Like, I am your peace.
You're a grown woman. Your
Well, that's fair.
mom, I gotta get out of here.
You're not going to stay and see Kai? Or are you going to come back and see him released?
All right, so a confused man is what I'm looking at this point in time. A very confused man that is not quite sure exactly what he's trying to do. All right, so there's a lot of times when people try and play these games, and I think this was one of those topics that people have been talking about with the high value man and the fact that the high value man has the access to multiple ladies that are actually, on the plane. And he does, rightfully so. Now, multiple selections simply just means that yes, he has multiple selections to make. It doesn't mean that he's going to make them all at the same time, all the time. I don't think that's exactly what it's meaning. And I think that that's exactly what Anthony is taking this whole thing of high value man, as far as I'm concerned. And so he's not quite certain, if he wants to stay with the side piece or if he wants to stay with his wife at whatever time it is. But you can't give the wife a commitment and say, you know what, I'm going to stick with this wife and, I'm going to do whatever my time with this wife. And then at the same time, you have the side piece and thinking that that's okay. That don't make sense. And then talking about peace and all of these various things. And also the whole fact that this is the wife's best friend. These things don't make sense. It don't make sense at all. I don't know exactly what world is he living in or where, but this is absolutely absurd. And bless you. And by the way, you do have guys out there who are doing these things. Now, what I would say is that, well, if you really want the two of them, What he should have done was sat down with the two of them and tell the two of them the situation so them can come to an agreement. And if them come to an agreement and them decide that they want to share one man, then them share one man. But you can't be deceiving the woman at all, and then this is not your fault at all. So I don't know how I'm checking Shayla. I don't know if him can check Shayla, if I'm in a position to be checking her, if she's in a position to be checking him. But hey, I could be wrong. Let me know what you guys think. Can they even check anybody at all? Let me know what you think. Like, share, comment, subscribe. I'm gonna talk to y'all soon.